so that's what I think is happening. And I was also told that they expect exchange controls, and I talked about this before, and I think that exchange controls will come to America. When? I would say it's a couple of years down the line. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, but it's going to happen. And that means you won't be able to move money in and out or out of the United States. And that is awful. I lived in South Africa and Rhodesia when they had the exchange controls there. And, you know, you can bring money in, but you can't take it out. And that wasn't very good because I had sold my business there. And the only reason I got it out is somebody was coming in working for a foreign corporation that was buying a home. And I had I think it was about $70,000 in cash, you know, which in 1970 was a lot of money. And I was able to get my money out illegally. Otherwise, I would have never got my money out. Because 25 years later, I would have got it out. You know, what would it be worth then? After Mugabe took over Rhodesia. And but I'm getting also commentary from people who are in federal law enforcement, who I know, that there's something big coming. And that's why they're having those maneuvers there over the next week with the forces from the UK, Australia, Canada, and Mexico in the United States. And I guess they're going to be in the Southwest, but they're being set up and they're practicing to control demonstrations in the United States using foreign troops. And I put in the IF for tomorrow. I said, they ain't going home. So if you're coming this way, you're not going to make it back. I mean, you use foreign troops in the United States, I'm telling you, or mercenaries, people will go berserk. I mean, they'll kill them all. And that's what they're facing. And they're going to be outnumbered gun-wise 40 or 50 to 1. And no matter what their kill ratio is, they're all going to die. And all of this leads into the same thing of people control. The government knows that the people are going to revolt in the United States, and they are. It's going to get really bad, and it's going to get really bad fairly fast. And what is fairly fast? Over the next 2 or 3 years. And there's going to be a lot of chaos and crazy times going on. I wish I could bring you a message that was glowing and nice, but I can't do that. I got to tell you the information I'm getting, and it's not good. And I get it re-verified. And incidentally, just as an afterthought, I talked to Melody about this earlier on. I want to congratulate all of you people who listened to me a year ago. Between December of last year and May of last year, that got out of investments with Pat Kiley and his organization. They've frozen all the assets. Now, where this is all going, I don't know, but they can't pay anybody, so something's dramatically wrong. And I've already uncovered, because I put it in my publication, people who have come to me and say, what do I do? You know, most of them are not subscribers. And I've told them, where to go to get legal help among the people who have already filed a lawsuit. And evidently there's a hearing today, and the attorneys for the people who have sued hope to get to the bottom of what's going on there. But I want to congratulate you people that got out, because the 15 people who have contacted me, we're talking in excess of $10 million in losses if this turns out to be what I think it is. So you people who had enough sense to get out and listen have been saved. I just feel bad for the poor souls that didn't listen. I know something's not right when, after all the years I've been in the business, and I wish more people had listened.
And I want to congratulate those that never went in there and bought gold. Those are the ones that also, you were able to stay out of that, and you bought gold, and you have your physical possession of it, and You don't have to worry about something like that happening to you. And because I can remember all along the people that were told to sell their gold to get into the program, and I can guarantee you that a lot of people did sell their gold to get into the program. I know people who spent their life savings to get into the program. So, but anyway, we're at the bottom of the break, or we're at the bottom of the hour, and we're going into the break, and we'll be back in just a few short minutes.
Okay. I got a couple of questions.
Is that
here.
okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you, Bob?
Hang in there, baby. Hang in there.
I think we should be hearing the music.
He said he wouldn't do it anymore, and he went right ahead and did it.
Nobody listens to me.
I do.
I'm just a girl. And you're listening to Financial Survival, sponsored by Discount Gold and Silver Trading, 1-800-375-4188 for your gold and silver coin needs and advice. And, of course, your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. Give us a call at 1-800-375-4188. And now it's your turn, Bob. Tell us about the International Forecaster, please.
Forecast is about business, finance, economic, social, political issues all over the world. We publish by email on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and it's usually around 35 or 40 pages each time. We have a hard copy that goes out twice a month for those who are not on the Internet. And if you'd like to visit our site, the address is theinternationalforecaster.com. Theinternational, Forecaster.com. Or you can visit or you can email us if you have a question. That address is Bob, B-O-B, at INTFORECASTER.com. Bob at intforecaster.com.
1-800-375-4188 for your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. And, of course, you can earn a free subscription by purchasing your numismatic coins here at Discount Gold and Silver. Give us a call at 800-375-4188. And coin
well,
prices.
I got just one question, so let me get it out of the way.
Well, hurry up, Bob.
Yes, this is from Robert. You recently alluded to the fact that the dollar may hit 40 on the USDX. People holding U.S. dollars may have to exchange 3 for 1. 3 old ones for 1 new one. If this occurred, wouldn't this make gold and silver cheaper in other currencies, since this would essentially be equivalent to withdrawing 2/3 of the money supply from the system?
We just did that one.
And we just did that one. I'm sorry I repeated. Go ahead.
Is that the last one that you had?
Yeah, it's the only one.
Okay. Okay, here we go. This is then from Fred. He says he actually disagrees with you, Bob. He says that you wrote in the IF about the upcoming bank holiday. He doesn't think that this can happen. This would show Tom, Dick, Harry, and Jane, every other sheeple, that there is a problem in our economy when they're getting told every day on the mainstream media that everything is just fine. They can print billions of dollars a day to keep the worldwide stocks up. What are a few billions more to keep the banks constantly afloat? They're already carried out $12 trillion out of the Treasury, and that figure is from March. He thinks they can keep the banks afloat until the cows come home. He does agree, though, that previously he said the system will fall when the elite wants it to fall, so to speak, when they have all their ducks in a row, but certainly not by closing banks. This would definitely cause the bank run by the sheeple, and once they are open again. So what do you say, Mr. Chapman?
No, we're going to have inflation from the money that's being created, and it has to come one way or the other. We're getting it now, but we're not getting hyperinflation. And that's because the banks aren't lending money, and they're going to continue to pour more and more money into the banks. It's not going to stop, and that inflation will occur. And during that period of time, the dollar will diminuate in value, and it will, go 1 for 3 or whatever it is, and the price of precious metals will rise.
This question is in, as the nation's reputation decline due to its foreign policy and overall bad behavior in light of the rest of the world, would this affect the desirability of the gold or silver coins from that country, even though gold is gold and silver is silver, regardless of what is stamped on it?
It doesn't make any difference what is stamped on it. What does make a difference is if the coin is well known, and most major coins are well known today. So, if you're in Buenos Aires and you get sovereigns and eagles, people know what they are. If you're in Mexico City or London and you get Krugerrands, they know what they are. And so it doesn't make any difference.